Close your eyes and I'll kiss you. Tomorrow I'll miss you.
Hi everyone, this is Mrs. Kinley. I really miss you and I would like to show you how we can paint something at home. Well, we've been working and talking to Mr.Rod and he wanted me to show you how to paint a happy tree. So I think that's a great idea and I love trees and I think spring is a very happy time. When we have beautiful spring like that outside, you can't be very sad. It's beautiful and I look through different places on internet and I found some very interesting projects. Well, this one is a very happy tree. I love it. A lot of different colors, right? And then I look to another one and see this one is also different and has different colors and they both happy and they both about spring. So then I painted my own tree and it's happy too and it's different colors and I painted different way also the other tree. So I'd like to show you how actually easy to make that picture and you can try to make your house brighter and better. And also maybe you can make it for somebody to make their day better. I don't have too much supplies at home too right now, but I do have paints. I hope you have some paints at home. Whatever paints you have, you don't need too many colors. You need just few spring colors, and you know how to make it lighter when you're painting. And I'll show you and I'll tell you again. And you need to have some paper. Well, I do have paper. This is paper not too strong, not too good. It's good paper though for making anything. I can draw on it, I can paint on it, that's okay. So I do have paintbrush and I do have a glass of water paint. So let me show you how to paint a beautiful spring tree. And also we're going to call it happy tree because everybody should be happy in spring, I think, especially trees and birds. And I have bunny jumping up and down in the yard, and birds are happy and they're choosing beautiful bird houses and making nests in there. So everything is happy in spring. So the way you work with paintbrush and paints, we do have rules, and you remember that. I did show you many times if you painted in my class. Some kids still didn't, so maybe first graders didn't paint something yet. So let me just repeat those rules. So first of all, you need the same colors what you have right now to have them the same colors. So you will need to use your paintbrush nicely, and you will need to wash it in your water. So you rinse it in the water. I always remind you that knocking is not really helping. So you can make it less just by kind of brushing it a little bit around your glass. Just let me show you, just like that. So you rinse your paintbrush, and that's what you do. That's it. You don't need knocking. You don't need to make too much noise. So when you take your paints, well, I'm going to start with green because I'm going to show where the ground is and how it looks like. So take a little bit like that, and you don't poke, you don't dig in there. So just be nice with your paints and your paintbrush, and then you're supposed to have a point. This is watercolors. So watercolors, they need a lot of water. You cannot paint without water. So water color. So that's what you do. So you make a line, and we call it horizon line also. We show where the ground meets the sky, remember? And then we need to take some paints and start drawing our tree. Well, we're going to draw with the paintbrush. We're not going to take a pencil because that's how painters work a lot, and it's more fun too. So I'm taking brown right now, brown paints, to start with the trunk of a tree, right? Trunk, branches, leaves, That's all parts of the tree. So we're starting with the trunk. And trunk, when tree is very little, started from the little seed and then going very little tree, going up, 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 going in the sun, and it could be thin, but then it's getting, and then it's getting some branches, right? Getting some branches, going to the sun, growing up and up, but then when it's getting more mature, more old, getting older, getting wider. So you can make a little bit wider, or you can make really wide tree. That's all up to you. And also we do have some roots in here, right? So some roots you can see. Sometimes some roots going on the ground, underground. So you can't really see much. But they are roots, right? And we can add some more branches. You can do branches any way you like. You can make them round. You can make them with little kind of corners here. It's okay. You can make them swirly like that. Well, I'm not going to do different ones on one tree, but you can choose on your tree and make all your branches the way you would like to do it, okay? So that's what I did right now, and now I'm going to start with beautiful colors. Well, spring is always so bright, and spring is always light too. So how to make pink color, for example? There's two ways. First of all, you can just take more water, and just dip in your paints just once, like that. Boom, that's it. And that's enough to have pink color. So now you have almost pink color. Well, it's look red, right? So I want it lighter. So this time I just take just water and I make it really light. Because it's spring, I think it should be lighter, right? So the tree is blooming and it could be lighter. Now the other way to make it lighter, if you have red color here, right? Oh, I don't like it. So there's a white color in your paints. If you do have white color, you can put some white color. It's okay too. And make it lighter with the white color together. That's fine. You can add some little bit different shade of the color too. Like this is also kind of more orangey. But sometimes trees, not sometimes, all the time, they do have different shades, reflections. We've been talking about it too. I get the other reflection here. And look at my tree. I think it's pretty happy. I think it's look like spring, right? Because of light, beautiful light colors, it's look like spring. That's what I think. Well, what's growing on the ground? We see flowers everywhere, right? Well, I do have some tulips, and they are different colors. They could be pink, they could be orange, they could be yellow. There could be some other colors. I think like daffodils blooming right now, right? And we don't have to make really worry about how they look like. Right now, if you look at my picture, you can see that this is flowers. You can guess. And also there's the beautiful colors too. So now I get some green and I make stems for them. So they kind of stain on the stems, and I can add some leaves there too. So this is my spring here. I can use different green shades of the color, which is make it more interesting. I can add some more grass here, and my tree and my ground all gonna look like spring. I can even add some yellow color here because I think yellow make my grass even more springy and beautiful. And you know, when you paint with watercolors, if you leave some space white, I always saying paint everything, don't leave white, you know, but for the watercolors it's okay to leave. For that technique, when artists working with watercolors, you can leave white as much as you want. It's up to you. But also, everything is up to you. You are the artist, you're working at home, you're having fun, you can make one tree, you can make another tree, you can draw here 5 trees or 10 trees, and you can do it any way you like until you love it. until you really, really like your picture. It's all up to you. You have time. Whatever you have, you can paint your picture on piece of newspaper. You can take the back of any magazine you have and paint your tree. You can use any colors you like, even if you don't have too many colors. Even if you don't have too many colors, you still can do it. It's up to you. It's all up to you. And see, I'm right here. I'm using different shades of blue to paint my sky. And my picture already look almost done. So I would add some more, but you don't have to. You can even leave some white spots. You can add some, you can draw a bunny here. You can paint, you can use paintbrush for that. Or you can, after the picture dries, you can take markers and you can add some birds. You can add a bunny, or a cat walking around, or a dog, or yourself. And it will be a nice picture about spring. Well, see, this is the one picture. This is another picture of the tree, and they are almost the same, a little bit different, right? Here I use the spots of paints. Here I use tops of the paints. I tap it like I tap the tulips on the bottom. So when I painted that tree, I was just tapping with the paintbrush like that. And it's okay to use different techniques, different paints. See, you can use different colors there too. You can add some blue color, make it different little bit. So it's all up to you how you paint your tree. Just think about happy time. Think about spring. Think about how very soon you will be playing outside. And think about beautiful sunny day and how thankful we are that we have a beautiful family. And maybe you can give this picture to somebody who you love the most. Like maybe it's your mom, maybe it's your sister, maybe it's your grandmother, or maybe you just put it in your home somewhere on the wall, maybe in the kitchen, just to brighten up your house. And I wanted to say that I really, really wish you all the best. Try to stay healthy and safe. And I hope I'll see you soon. I love you. Have a good day.
Close your eyes and I'll kiss you.